Alright, Shalom. I'd like to say all praises due to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, underneath the standard and the banner of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. And I'm gonna name this one Judgment of the Lord is a chain reaction event. Okay, and this is going to be speaking about pestilence, man. All right, so I'm just going to bring it on out, and then I'm gonna close it out. Hopefully the spirit edifies. Shalom.
Angeles has been spending a reported $1 billion, even more actually, on ways to try and fix its homelessness problem. However, the number of homeless have increased by 12%. What gives, right? We sent RT correspondent Natasha Sweet out into LA to find out.
About 50 blocks in total, roughly 4,200 people without homes live here on Skid Row. And now new health concerns are arising as the city is seeing a surge in homelessness. The streets are getting a little more crowded in the city of Angels. The latest numbers reveal that Los Angeles County has seen a 12% jump in homelessness to almost 59,000.
So, because of the, let me see, let me grab it. Oppression by the so-called Edom white man, which is so-called Edomite that the Bible speaks of, right? Like it says in Micah. Bring up another screen here. Alright, this is Micah 2:1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in their power, in the power of their hand." And homelessness is one of those powers, man. Okay, because of this. All right, you got what's it called? Gentrification going on. You got joblessness going on, okay, and then you got the cost of living is too high for the wages that the slaves are getting paid, man. Okay, when I say slaves, I'm talking about ordinary Joe Smo. You know, like it says in Haggai. Let me get back to the video. First, let me finish reading this. Here's Salaki. And it says, "And they covered fields and take them by violence." All right. They took people's lands, Native American mainly, that lived over here. All right. And houses take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And that's what you see with homeless rising. Okay. This man doesn't have a roof over his head, okay, and you told him that he was nothing when he is the children of the Most High, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, and you other bystanders, that's other nations, hey, y'all are just a casualty of war to the so-called white man, so y'all should be upset about that too. Because y'all shook hands in Psalms 83 saying that y'all was going to be on top. Now look at y'all. Y'all suffering the same fate. And it's the hand of the Heavenly Father and His Son, man, that's doing this thing. Turning this place out.
In the city of LA, there's a whopping 16% increase. The city revealing an increase among those under the age of 25 as well as the elderly. Authorities partly blame the housing shortage, inflating rent prices, forcing many on the streets. With as many as 75% of LA's homeless population out in the elements, an array of health issues continue to rise.
There is no clean water for them.
Yuri Lee, a holistic health expert, says their environment is a breeding ground for disease.
It's attracting all the elements of sickness and dirtiness into their life, and it is contagious.
But the homeless aren't the only ones getting sick. This police station in downtown Los Angeles is in the heart of Skid Row. One officer was recently diagnosed with typhoid fever. At least 5 other officers have similar symptoms. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, typhoid fever is extremely rare in the U.S. It reportedly spreads through contaminated food or water or through close contact with someone who is infected. But the piles of trash building up in encampments is also becoming dangerous. Just last year, a flea-borne typhus outbreak was tied to rat infestations and filthy conditions. And in 2017, there was a hepatitis A outbreak. We reached out to the Los Angeles Police Department, who said in a statement, "Unfortunately, our police officers often patrol in adverse environments and can be exposed to dangerous elements. They're currently working to mitigate the issue." The union representing those officers said in a statement to RT, "Officers worry enough about being shot or injured policing the streets of Los Angeles. They shouldn't have to worry about being infected with diseases they can take home to their families simply by showing up to work." All this comes as a decision was made last week to not put a limit on the amount of property that homeless people can keep on Skid Row. The thought of unlimited free storage is receiving mixed emotions among city officials. And we know that there were some officers, we know at least one who was in the area and contracted typhoid fever. Other ones are having symptoms. We don't know for sure what they have. But any advice to officers and people who might be out in the elements?
Okay, so I'm gonna read off of the phone because when I try to punch it in, it takes too long. This is get it. Hosea 4:3. It says, "Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Ye, the fishes of the sea, also shall be taken away." Okay, and that's what we're getting ready to see, man. It's gonna be a worldwide plague that comes upon this planet, man. Because why? There's no truth in the land anymore, man. Okay. Like it says in Hosea 4:1, it says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai in the land." Okay? It's lucky I read that backwards, but you know, it is what it is, man. Okay? It's going to be a chain reaction of events that's going to lead to the demise of this place, and this is one of them. First comes the economic part, then comes the homeless part, and then after that comes the plague and pestilence part. Okay, let me get it. Lucky. There's Jeremiah 29:17, and this during the time of the parable of the good fig and the evil fig. Okay, it says, "Thus said the Lord of hosts, behold, I will send upon them the sword, the famine, and the pestilence, and will make them like foul figs that cannot be eaten. They are so evil." Okay. And that's what he's doing. He's plaguing this place because of the wickedness that's going on in it. Okay. Let me find one more. I seen it earlier. This is Amos 4 and 10. It says, let me go up one. Salaki. It's Amos 4 and 9. I have smitten you with blasting and mildew when your gardens and your vineyards and your fig trees and your olive trees increased. The plumber word devoured them, yet have you not returned unto me, said the Lord. So out there in the Midwest, all right, what you have, and I don't even think it's far as like Midwest, but it's in the Midwest, okay. This is what they're going through, man. Okay, they're going through the blasting and the mildew. Okay, you have them tornadoes going wild out there, and you got them floods, man, and that's going to produce that type of mildew. All right, that is talking about the ground is too wet to do anything with. Okay, this is another form of pestilence, man. A famine is coming towards this place. Amos 4 and 10, I have sent among you the pestilence after the manner of Egypt. Your young men have I slain with the sword, and have taken away your house and your horses. And I have made the stink of your camps to come up onto your nostrils, yet have ye not returned unto me, said the Lord. Okay, and that's what you got right here, man. A stink of their camps, man, to their nostrils now. And it's not just like that in LA. You got San Francisco, you got Boston here, you got New York City, you got a majority of places now that's starting to see this, man. Okay, and it's world spread. It's not just here on the continent of America. France, they got an issue. Okay, there's other places abroad that have issue of homelessness rising, and guess what? It's also pestilence coming with that too. Okay, and like I did in the video before. Okay, what was it? Like probably a month ago. But one of the things that you could tell before a nation goes down is the amount of pestilence it has in it, and that's the surefire sign of the place going out of here. Now, a plague of blood, okay, is of what we're dealing with here with typhus, okay, Ebola, HIV. All these are one of the plagues from Egypt. Okay, back then they didn't have names for them. Okay, but this could be executed as one. All right, and this is what we're going to start to see more and more, man. So call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man, for turning this place inside out, man. That's how you know the end is here. Okay, I'm gonna get this last one right here for protection for the people that want to know how to stop this. Okay, and how you stop it is through the hands of the Heavenly Father and His Son. All right, you have to turn your face back to Him, just like those scriptures that I read. It said that He would keep pushing forth with the calamity because nobody heard Him. All right. This is Psalms 91 and 8. It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Okay, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. All right. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. All right. And that's what it's going to have to be, man. It's going to have to be you pleading with the Most High. All right. For protection. Because you have the name of the Most High, which is the name is Yahweh, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. And you have the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of what's coming upon this earth, man. And you use that, okay? This is the only way you're gonna get away from these outbreaks, so to speak, man. And it's gonna hit everybody. It's gonna hit everybody that don't believe in the word of the Heavenly Father. All right, and been scoffing against the word of the Heavenly Father, or been oppressing the people of the Heavenly Father. It's all gonna come down to the wire, and it's gonna be millions and millions of slain by, like it says in Isaiah 66. Okay. It's lucky. So with that, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. All right, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all you brothers teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe underneath the banner and the standard of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.